Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and in this video, I'm going to be going over 5 ways to tell that she likes you. So when you start talking to someone new, or if you start liking someone that you already know, it can be kind of confusing because everyone kind of gives different signs. Sometimes you'll be able to tell right away that she likes you. Other times you won't know at all and you'll be really confused, and it can often leave you in a place of, what the heck do I do? But these are 5 signs that she definitely likes you. I would not steer you wrong. I am a girl, I'm on your side, I know how we're wired. These are all things that I've done in the past when I've really liked someone, things that my friends have done, things that pretty much all women do. If you like someone and you aren't sure if they like you back, if she's doing these 5 things, you are on the road to success. So before I jump into the video, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay in the loop for new content on my channel. It helps me out, which in return helps you out, and I really appreciate it. So number 1 on my list is she texts you or she talks to you a lot. So this one seems really obvious, but a lot of guys get confused here. Are you the one that's always reaching out to her? Does she only reply to you for a couple messages and you're constantly reaching out to her first and she never reaches out to you first? If so, that means she probably doesn't like you. But if she's sending you texts first, asking you if you have plans, asking you to hang out, making plans with you, I know some girls are a little bit more upfront and bold than other girls, and a lot of girls are worried about playing the game and trying to look like they don't like you when really they're sitting in their bedroom with their friends talking about you, hoping and praying that you text her. So this can be kind of confusing, but for the most part, the easiest way to tell if a girl likes you when you're communicating with her is if she is actively communicating with you as much as you are with her. So if she's texting you first, if she constantly texts you back, if she double texts you, all of these things are really good signs. If she never leaves you on read, if she always texts you back, if all of that is happening for you, things are looking good. But like I said, even if she's a girl that doesn't text you first out of not wanting to look desperate, she will still text you back and actively want to talk to you. Anytime I've been into a guy in the past, I've always wanted to talk to them a lot. I'm not a girl that waits to reply. I'm not a girl that plays hard to get. If I want something, I go for it. That's just how I am. And I know there's a lot of girls out there like that too, maybe are a little bit more hard to find in society these days. But like I said, for the most part, they will at least text you back. If you're constantly texting her, double texting her, asking her why she's not texting you back, stop wasting your time because she doesn't like you. Number 2. This one kind of goes along with number 1, but this one is making plans with you and is not wishy-washy. So she's making plans and following through with them. You guys are hanging out, you guys are having a great time. As a girl, I can say, unless you're my very close guy friend, I will not just hang out with you to hang out with you. I'm only hanging out with you if I really like you and enjoy your company. So if you're making plans with her and she's hanging out with you, she's not wishy-washy about it, she's not canceling last minute, then these are good signs and she probably really likes you. An important tip here is if you keep making plans with her and she agrees to hang out with you, but then cancels at the last minute or always has some kind of excuse as to what she's doing instead, do not pursue this girl. She's playing games. She just probably wants to talk to you because she's bored and doesn't actually want to hang out with you when the time comes for it to happen. So ditch this girl and get yourself a girl that actually wants to hang out with you, because if a girl wants to hang out with you, she will hang out with you. I know all the time on TikTok, girls tell other girls, if a guy wants to hang out with you, he will. So put yourself in her situation and think about, if you really want to hang out with a girl, you will. And if you don't, you won't do it. So it's the same on the other side. If a girl wants to hang out with you, she will, and you won't be questioning it. Number 3, she asks you questions. So this could be when you're actually hanging out or when you're just texting her, getting to know her a little bit. If you notice that you're the one that's constantly asking questions and she's not asking you anything in return and is just talking about herself the whole time, she's either A, self-centered and full of herself and you're better off without this girl anyway, or B, she's not into you and just wants to talk about herself, and this is her way to do it. So keep this in mind. Pay close attention to this when you're talking to a girl. If she's really into you, she's asking about your family, she's asking about your friends, she's asking you about your hobbies and things that you're into and what you like to do in your free time. She probably wants to get to know you, so this is a good sign. If she's asking you questions, this is good news. And another thing here, if you're on dates and she's just talking about herself the whole time, nobody wants to be with someone like this. I know in my first date tips video, I said if you're a guy to not talk about yourself the entire time, because I've been on dates where this happened and I totally lost interest and just could tell that there was some narcissism happening. And as much as girls don't want to date guys like that, you should not want to date a girl like that either. I don't care how hot she is, if she has no substance and just wants to talk about herself all the time, this will be a miserable relationship. Number 4, she gives you compliments. So maybe you got a haircut and she tells you that she really likes it, or she really likes your outfit, or she comments on your Instagram photo. Girls normally only give compliments when they like someone, or they're crushing on someone, or they're into you. So take this as a good sign. Like I said, most girls don't give out compliments to just anyone. There's normally some kind of motive behind the compliment. She really likes you and she's trying to get you to notice that she really likes you, so she's telling you that she likes your new sweater or your new shoes or your haircut. This is her way of telling you that she thinks you look attractive without coming out and saying you look attractive. So take these little hints, keep them in mind when you're speaking to her. If she's constantly complimenting you, or even really complimenting you at all, this is a really good sign. Number 5, last on my list, is she remembers things that you said. Maybe you mentioned something to her about when you were younger, something that you were really into, and then later on she finds a funny meme or a photo or something online that reminds you of her and she sends it your way. This is her way of making up an excuse to talk to you, remembering something about you. This also shows that she's listening to you, and in a world full of distractions, it's so easy to not listen. When you really like someone, I think you're just more likely to actually listen to what they have to say, because like I said earlier, you want to get to know them. You want to know more about them. You want to know what they liked when they were younger. You want to know what they want in their future. All of these things, you just really want to get to know the person. So if she's thinking about you and sending you things that remind you of her, this is a surefire sign that she likes you. And it's her way of wanting to talk to you and finding reasons to send you a text. If she's sending you a meme or something funny that reminded her of you, she probably really likes you. So guys, that concludes my list of 5 signs that she likes you. Of course, this will vary from woman to woman, just like anything else. Everyone has their own way of showing affection and that they like someone. But I think pretty generally, these are 5 really easy ways to tell if she likes you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did I miss anything? What have your experiences been with people that have liked you? I would love to hear all of that down below and hear all of your guys' stories. I love reading all of your comments, especially with things like this. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel for when I release new content. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Courtney Christine Ryan. I love connecting with all of you guys on there as well. And I've been getting a ton of DMs for you guys. I've been trying really hard to keep up. I have so many messages and unread messages in my inbox. If you follow me and you send me a message, I will do my best to respond as quickly as possible. So be sure to do that as well. So guys, that is all I have for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.